Mariah Carey and her billionaire fiancé, James Packer, have split up. I know, it's shocking. We're all so upset about it. And there's a rumor that listen to this one, she was spending too much money. The guy is a billionaire. She couldn't spend all his money no matter how hard she's trying to spend it. So, you know, I mean, on the other hand, James, call me.
It was the ring. You brought up the ring, right? It was a 35-carat diamond ring, and it was worth $7.5 million.
Well, that's not all, though. There were other things she spent.
There was other things.
She was spending. Go ahead, tell it.
$45,000 a year on spa treatments for her dogs.
Yeah.
That's a no. $10,000 for hair and makeup, even if it's all going to last just a single day. She spent $100,000 a month on exotic flowers from around the world.
Unacceptable.
Not environmentally conscious.
No.
Here's the thing, though. Like, I always wonder about this. I mean, I obviously don't have this kind of money or anywhere near it, but my life didn't change that much. I was broke for a long time, and when I got a little bit of money, I took a better vacation. I moved into a nicer apartment, but it wasn't like, what do I do with this money? Let me go, my dog needs a $45,000 spa treatment. I always wonder what happens when you get into this zone with money. Do you just forget that it's money?
Let me tell you, it's the fact that she has that money, but it's not hers yet.
Okay.
So she can do, it's not her money.
Like play money then? It's like Monopoly
it's not
money?
mine, here you go.
Okay.
And people think that just because you have $1 billion, like it doesn't dwindle.
Wait a second, here's $3.5 billion.
$3.5 billion.
Let's not
forget, even if you have it, you still have to make sure you keep it.
Yeah,
people are
but you're saying she's rich in her own right, though. Doesn't she have about $500 million?
We don't know if that's for private accounts.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to shake a stick at $500 million.
In a minute, that means a long time.
Raven, how much does she have, do you think?
I think she definitely has a few $100 million.
All right.
But she ain't got a billion.
Poor girl.
I feel like this is what we were talking about. Paula was saying, but she has her own money. I said, but usually when people spend that way, it's because they're spending someone else's money.
That's what
Exactly. She was spending his money and she wasn't spending
I'm just going to gander that possibly it was coming out of his pocket.
And she also has a lifestyle to upkeep. When you have that type of life,
everywhere she goes.
She does. She has a lifestyle that we're used to, and there's something that happens with celebrities subconsciously when you have people surrounding them and fans. You're expecting them to look a certain way. You're not going to see Mariah Carey out there without concealer and a little MAC lip gloss.
That was one thing.
$10,000.
I agree with that. One thing that I read about her is that she walks around with her own lighting guy.
Exactly.
I can get into
on
that.
On a radio interview.
Exactly.
As she should. As she should.
You need to look good on radio. I've been there.
You do. That's why YouTube is here now. No,
Let me ask you this, though, with the ring. You brought up the ring.
Yeah,
so
should she give it back?
Should you give it back?
She should give it back.
You should give it back. I think so, too. I dated a rich guy once in my life. I was really young, and he gave me a bunch of jewelry, and I gave it all back only because I felt like I wouldn't want something sentimental from somebody that I didn't want anymore. If I don't want you, I don't want anything that reminds me of you. And I didn't feel right selling it because he gave that to me in a space of love. So I felt like no matter what I did with it, it wouldn't feel right. So it was like, take it.
That's a beautiful sentiment, but there's also...
I would have sold it.
It's just a diamond ring worth $7 million. You can sell it. You don't have to ever look at it again. Just look at the cash.
Yeah, but I even get something really sweet. Remember when we were talking about it and you said it's the symbolism. You know, even though she's wearing it, it's kind of, he paid for it and it was supposed to be them together, like a unit. It's a circle.
Let me tell you what I liked. NBA player Kim Humphries auctioned off his engagement ring to Kim Kardashian, and he got $749,000 for it when it was originally $2 million. And a lot of people do that. They just give it back because sometimes, again, it's like too much energy connected to it. Give it back.
All right, do you have a statement?
You guys want to hear the latest on the relationship?
Oh my God.
Her entertainment tonight. This is from Mariah's people. Mariah and James had a fight in Greece, and they have not seen each other since. The fight was not because of any cheating allegations or excessive spending by Mariah.
Well, because that'd be
right now, they're not sure if they will stay together. They are discussing it and plan to release an official statement together about their future.
It's news! It's news!
Well, her show comes out in December.
Yes, you're excited about the reality show.
I'm so excited.
It's going to be so good.
There's going to be popcorn.